What's going on? Char Celestial here, and we are going into some unrivaled basketball. Couple of games tonight. We got the Lunar Owls and the Breeze coming up. Let me get it started here. I'm watching on HBO Max tonight. Go live. Here we go. From Sephora Arena in Miami, Florida. Since Skylar Diggins came back for the Lunar Owls, they have looked completely different. Aaliyah Edwards stepping up her game. And then, of course, we can't forget about Marina Mabry. But for the Breeze, they have had a solid season. Rickea Jackson making a huge, making more than just a breeze, more than just a light wind there. Oh! Oh, geez. So, we got two good teams coming up. Two good like overall teams. Good rebounding, good team play. Really excited about these games because these are two solid opponents, and they're going to make a real good game for us here today. Beautiful day, beautiful Saturday, the 24th. Hope everyone else is having a great day out there. And let's make sure everything is solid. Oh, yep, perfect. Solid. Oh, so Marina Mabry, like I was saying, she's been the star of the show for the Lunar Owls, and she's been pretty much scoring on all three levels. Good mid-range game. She gets to the hoop real fast, and then her three-point shot's pretty solid. And what a quick release! My gosh, that's half the battle is if you can get it off, and she gets it off fast. Another person for the Breeze, though, that I didn't mention, Dominique Malonga, big center. She put up some great possessions against the Mist when they were playing there. She was matched up against Brianna Stewart, and she held her own. She really did hold her own. So we'll see how she does against Aaliyah Edwards. Marina Mabry, Aaliyah Edwards, and Rebecca Allen will be the starters for the Lunar Owls. For the Breeze, Paige Beckers gets it to Malonga. Malonga streaks right to the hoop for a quick right-handed layup to start the game. 14 for the Breeze. Dominique Malonga makes a splash, and it's 2-0 to start the game. Here comes the Owls, and the Lunar Owls get it into Edwards. Edwards goes ahead and flashes to the left side for a left-handed layup, and they answer in kind. 2-2 now, 6:36 remaining in the first. Here comes Rickea Jackson. Rickea blocked by Aaliyah Edwards. Oh, but she can't get the rebound. Malonga sneaks in and sneaks it on to the right side of the backboard for an easy layup. Great defense there by Aaliyah Edwards, but she didn't finish the possession. Here come the Lunar Owls. They get it over to Rebecca Allen in the corner. She dribbles into the paint and does a fadeaway in the paint, and it's off the back of the iron. Rebound Malonga. Malonga gets it over to Paige Beckers with the ball, playing point guard, joined by Rickea Jackson out there. And Jackson's got it at the top of the key. She passes into Malonga. Malonga in the paint. She does a fadeaway spin move, and it's off the front of the iron. Rebound, Aaliyah Edwards. Edwards over to Mabry. Mabry's going to go ahead and dribble it across the line, going right to left in black with the purple outline jerseys. And she streaks down the paint and makes a left-handed layup. Quick bucket there. Yeah, Buddy likes those streaking buckets down the paint. You can tell by the way he was growling. Here come the Breeze. Rickea Jackson, she finds some space. She gets past Mabry, and she goes down the right-hand lane for a layup on the right side. Now 6-4. Breeze have a lead with 5:29 in the first. Here comes Edwards. Edwards against Malonga. She drives. She goes ahead and draws the foul. Real tough move there. Some quick play here for the first couple minutes in the Unrivaled League. 3-on-3 action. Here's an inbounds pass. Lunar Owls in, like I said, in the black jerseys with the purple outline, or it's more of a gold outline actually. Oh, and it's got like a purple fade. It's a black jersey that fades to purple at the top. Very nice look with the gold outline and the gold lettering. Breeze with white and purple outlined jerseys. Or it's like a purple and red, it looks like. I'm not sure. Definitely in the red color family, and I do see some purple in there. Oh, but Paige Beckers makes it look good, and she gets into the lane. Rebecca Allen might have gotten a push off there. She went flying out of bounds, and the Breeze get a quick layup there. 8-4 now for the Breeze over the Lunar Owls. Here comes Mabry. Mabry down the lane. She gets fouled by Rakia Jackson in the paint as she was going for a left-handed layup. Tough foul there, but she really didn't have a point. Anything else she could do at that point. Mabry was right down the lane. Marina Mabry, second in scoring, second in assists. And she gets a bucket to fall there from the free throw line. 8-6. Breeze still holding the lead. Here comes Paige Beckers. Beckers now with Rebecca Allen all over her. She hands it off to Rakia Jackson. Jackson now to Malonga. Malonga down into the key. She goes into the paint. She fades away from the top of the paint, and she gets fouled by Aaliyah Edwards. Edwards wasn't giving her an inch, and on that fadeaway, she got a little too greedy and might have made some contact. Malonga will go to the line to shoot a 2-pointed free throw. Really fast-paced action so far. Here's Malonga, and it goes in. Mabry's going to dribble it back up the other way. Number 3 for the Lunar Owls. She gets a screen from Aaliyah Edwards. Edwards rolls down the key. She goes down the left side, and she finds the ball in her hands, and it goes right into the hoop. Nice bucket there. Great pass by Mabry. Back the other way, Rakia Jackson shoots a 3, misses. Goes off the back of the iron. Rebound Edwards. Edwards over to Mabry. Mabry now is going to dribble it up. She takes a long 3, and it's a miss. Rebound Beckers. Beckers now quickly the other way. Transition, and she gets it to Malonga. Malonga was in the right place at the right time. Great job transition offense there. And Malonga gets a left-handed layup to fall. 12-8. 4:01 remaining. Here's Aaliyah Edwards. Edwards gets a pass. She gets a bucket to fall on the left side of the backboard. Nice layup there. Paige Beckers now for the Breeze going left to right. She gets it to Malonga. Malonga, with 2 people around her in the paint, she streaks to the basket and gets a right-handed layup to fall. Really tough layup there to falls. Here comes Mabry the other way. She gets it to Aaliyah Edwards. Edwards, over Barrows with Rakia Jackson playing great defense on her. And she gets lazy on the other end. Malonga's doing some running tonight. She just ran right into a right-handed layup, and that is going to hurt for the Lunar Owls. 16-10, 3:20 remaining. They need to get their transition defense in line. Oh, but what's not a problem is the 3-point shooting by Marina Mabry. She tells the crowd to quiet down, and she nails a 3. 13-16 now. Here comes Beckers. Beckers, no defense in the lane. She's fouled by Rebecca Allen as she was trying to recover. Beckers had Allen beat, and she has to foul to prevent the layup. But Malonga is the story right now because Dominique Malonga has gotten some great buckets. Oh, and she dunked that. Oh, big dunk by Dominique Malonga right over Marina Mabry. That's what got the crowd excited before that 3. I can't believe I missed that. We got a dunk here on Unrivaled action. It's tough getting used to this. I just saw the Lakers and Clippers game not too long ago in person, and it was a fun experience. I'll tell you all about that at the break. But right now we have Mabry. She takes a shot again from the 3-point line, misses. Rebound Cameron Brink, hands it off to Beckers. A little sloppy, but she's just getting warmed up. Cameron Brink in the game gives a screen to Mabry, but gets the roll, and she is fouled by Edwards. Paige Beckers found her in the right place after a good screen on Mabry, but she can't get the layup clean. Oh, that was a beautiful dunk by Dominique Malonga. She just slammed it down. Nothing Marina Mabry could do about that. Here's Cameron Brink for a free throw, and she nails it. It's going to bring it to 20-13, 2:40 remaining in the first. The Breeze have a lead. Here comes Skylar Diggins in the game now. Skylar Diggins right down the left side. She takes a shot, but great defense there by Kate Martin. Kate Martin gets the rebound, is going to dribble it the other way with Diggins on her. She gets it to Brink on the three-point line. Brink now with Edwards all over her. Oh, bad pass by Brink, and Mabry picks it off. Mabry the other way. She looks for a three, but sees her teammate Edwards going down the lane, and Edwards gets fouled as she was going into the paint by Cameron Brink. Aaliyah Edwards having a big game so far for the Lunar Owls, but they need every point they can get out of her as they have a 7-point deficit now with Edwards going to the line for a free throw shot, it looks like. Aaliyah Edwards now, free throw. She Oh, it looked like it was going in, but it rolls out. Rebound by Cameron Brink. She hands it over to Kate Martin. Martin now to Jackson. Rakia Jackson now with Diggins all over her. She goes into the paint. She forces her way in. She gets blocked by Diggins. Diggins still all over as Jackson gets it back. Blocked by Diggins again. It gets to Edwards. Edwards up to head to Mabry. Mabry with an easy bucket and transition offense there. The Breeze can get back fast enough, and it's to 20-15 now. Breeze have the lead still. Here comes Jackson now in the paint. She turns around. She shoots a fadeaway, and she nails it right over Skylar Diggins. Big buckets now by the Breeze are keeping them ahead right now. Here's Skylar Diggins. Diggins now. She finds some space. She shoots a three, and it's off the back of the iron. And rebound, Aaliyah Edwards. Edwards doing everything. She shoots a fadeaway, and she is fouled for an N1 on that fadeaway. Nice shot. Nice play so far by Aaliyah Edwards. She had two defenders all around her. She didn't mind. She just dribbled to space, shoots a fadeaway. Cameron Brink still fouls her, and she's now shooting the N1, averaging 21 points this season, 55% field goals, making some buckets, making some big buckets. Here comes Beckers the other way. Beckers now with Diggins all over her. She's dribbling. She loses the ball a little bit. Oh, looks like Rachel Banham's in there. Banham gets some defense on her, but Beckers blew past her on the right side and gets a layup to fall. Textbook layup there, and Banham can't keep up. 24-18. Here's Diggins now. Diggins finds Edwards. Edwards down the lane on the right side. It makes a great move on. She had Kate Martin on her, and she scores the bucket there. Now 24-20. Minute left remaining in the quarter. Here comes Martin. Martin streaks down to the right side, and she finds some space on the baseline, and she shoots a nice little mid-range shot. That falls. Nothing but net. 53 seconds remaining, 26-20. Here comes Diggins. Diggins down at the top of the paint. She puts it up. It goes off the back of the iron, goes over to Brink. Brink now is going to go ahead and hand it off to Paige Beckers. Beckers now goes back to Brink. Brink at the three-point line. She drives on the left side, goes past the Edwards, and she's fouled. Edwards had to foul to help her stop that layup from going in on the left side, though. Cameron Brink looked like she was a little bit out of control as she was driving down, so she might not have needed to foul, but Brink drew her in and drew the foul. 6 points on the lead for the Breeze at 26-20 with 40 seconds remaining. And Brink is going to step to the line as we have some substitutions going on. Cameron Brink in the mask. The masked assassin. Killer Cam. She shoots it, and she makes that free throw. 2 points on there for the Breeze. 28-20 with 36 seconds remaining. Here comes Banham the other way. Banham now has Martin all over. She passes it to Diggins. Diggins down the right side. Dribbles into the mid-range. Back to the three-point line. She dribbles forward. Oh, nice pass in there to the paint. Who was that, 14? Oh, Tammy Fagbenley just went ahead and got in the game. Oh, and she puts some defense on Cameron Brink, but fouls her. Big bucket, but some tough defense on the other end, and she fouls Cameron Brink. Cameron Brink looks like she's going to go to the line. The Breeze are in the bonus. 21 seconds remaining. 28-22 here in the first quarter. Here comes Cameron Brink. She bends the knee, she flips the wrist, and she puts it in. Nice free throw there. Here comes Diggins the other way. 30-22, 15 seconds remaining, 11 on the shot clock. Diggins down the left side. She puts up a left-handed layup with a hand in her face, and she gets fouled. It goes in anyways, and one layup there. Buckets and foul shots for Skylar Diggins. Looks like Martin tried to recover after getting beat down the left side, and a left-handed layup with the left hand by Skylar Diggins, and Diggins flexes on him afterwards. She liked that bucket and the end one, and it falls 30-25. And the refs are having a little pissy fit now. Oh my gosh, unpack your drama on someone else. Stoppage in play because the refs are having a little pansy fit. Bunch of wussies out there, freaking zebras. Unbelievable. Everyone's going to stand around and talk about their feelings for a little while. The refs have to get it all out. Oh, unbelievable. They don't know how to put an inbounds pass in together. Took that long to figure it out. They finally get a bit over to Martin. Martin to Brink. Brink back to Martin. They'll go dribble it left to right to go ahead and finish off the quarter. 5 seconds remaining. Martin over to Paige Beckers. Beckers now in, and she's fouled. Hard foul there by Rachel Banham. She wasn't going to give Beckers an inch, but it was like walking into a wall, and she draws the foul. Beckers, it looks like, will go to the line for the Breeze with 2.5 seconds remaining here. Paige Buckets getting some chance. It's the truth. Paige's Buckets. No doubt about it. Here comes Paige. She's got the ball in her hands, and she puts the ball in the hoop. 32 now for the Breeze. 25 for the Lunar Owls as Banham's going to trigger it in to Fag Bentley. Fag Bentley hands it off to Diggins. And she'll just let the clock run out. And that'll do us for the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books of the Unrivaled action. And what did we get? It's a dunks night. We got to see it one more time here. Show me this replay. Jam it down. This one goes out to Dominique Malonga. Sounding good. righty. Hey, thank you. Uh-oh. What's going on? I just lost my HBO stream. We are getting a little ring of doom here. Refresh time. Going live. Okay, we're back. Thank God. Started the second quarter. It has not started yet. Oof. Breeze are having a good game. I did not want to miss any of that action. And we are coming back 32-25. Breeze having a solid game, but Skylar Diggins has something to say about it. She shoots up a shot and doesn't fall though. Rebound Beckers. Beckers now coming the other way. She's looking for some space against Diggins. She passes to Martin on the three-point line. Martin down to Brink. Brink now driving into the paint. Trying to get past Pack Bentley, but she can't. She shoots a fadeaway. She makes it from the top of the paint. Nice bucket there by Cameron Brink. 34-25 now. Here comes Diggins. Diggins now finds Banham. Banham shoots a three-pointer. It looks like it might have gotten blocked, but it still goes in. I think Kate Martin got a piece of it, but it still was locked in. Nice bucket there by Banham. It's now 34-28, 6:17 remaining in the second. Becker's got a foul on her. It looks like that one's going to be on the floor. Oh yeah, thanks. This dog right here. You're the cutest, buddy. Did you hear that? Yeah, you're super cute. I know. Here goes Beckers. Beckers now going for the rim. Oh, she gets fouled. Tough defense there. Beckers is still looking hardcore. She's going to go ahead and go to the line. Diggins drew the foul there on that one for the Lunar Owls. Not much hooty-hooing coming from the crowd so far. They're being down on a little deficit. They're still in the game, but we'll see. They might get a hooty-hoo going here any minute. And we got our first challenge of the game. So the Lunar Owls are going to be challenging it. Head coach DJ Sackman challenging it. And looks like let's see here. Paige Beckers has the ball. She's dribbling down the right side. Fag Bentley gets a hand in there, but Diggins gets beat. And it looks like she gets the shot up. I didn't see any contact. Oh, she just holding her hip. That's so ticky-tack. And Beckers kind of flew back like as if that maitre d holding the hip action somehow caused her to go flying. Not the case. Here we go. Let's see what the refs want to do about it. After review. Oh, so they're going to call Diggins on that getting ticky-tack. Come on. Wow. Referees blowing it. Same with well, I'm going to get into it later, but I was at the Clippers and Lakers game, and the referees were blowing it there too. Somehow the Lakers got back into it after being down 26. Wonder how that happens. Whatever. I'm not bitter. The Clippers still won. So, and I think that the Breeze, they'll be able to live with this call as they go to the line. Lunar Owls, they might have a little gripe with that. I think Skylar Diggins is going to go, ball don't lie. Paige Beckers misses on that free throw. Streaking to the lane is Spag Bentley. Oh, she misses on the layup. Rebound Beckers. Beckers down Martin. Martin streaking down. We got some fast break points coming there for Kate Martin. Fast break after fast break after fast break, and we finally got a bucket. Nice bucket there by Kate Martin. Here comes Diggins. Diggins now probing on the three-point line. She looks in, gets it to Fag Bentley. Fag Bentley, and she gets a layup to fall. 36-30 now. 5:41 remaining in the second. Here's Kate Martin. Martin now to Beckers. Beckers guarded by Banham. She goes down the right side. She gets past her. She makes a pass out to the wide open Cameron Brink for a corner three. Oh, and she can't cash it in. Oh, rebound Diggins. Diggins now flashing down the right side. She probes, she stops, is met by Brink. Oh, and Martin's going to get called for a foul. She was pulling on Bentley as Bentley was trying to get that pass in the paint, and that'll be a foul on Martin. Here comes Marina Mabry. Mabry shoots up and misses a mid-range. Rebound Beckers. Beckers over to Jackson. Jackson fast break. Oh my gosh. She runs into an absolute wall, and Jackson is down. She looks like she's got some shoulder pain there because Marina Mabry just absolutely decked her. Wow. Yeah, it's getting chippy. Oh, yeah. She ran right into Rakia Jackson, and Jackson hit the deck. Marina Mabry even got pushed back with that. There was a lot of contact there. 5:11 remaining here in the second, and it is getting chippy. Oh, I really hope Jackson's okay right now. Jackson looks like she's in a little bit of pain. She's still down on the court, and it looks like we're going to get a stoppage in play here. Oh, hate to see that, but she just didn't see Marina Mabry was standing right there, and there was just boom. Ran into each other. It was like a free safety coming over. Yeah, she ate her shoulder. Mabry's right shoulder just went right into like the chest and throat area of Jackson, and that hurt. She's walking it off. Oh my gosh, she's up and she's like, I don't think she's coming out of the game. She's up and she's back. Tough cookie right there. Way to go, Jackson. And we're back and miss there on a mid-range shot for the Breeze. Rebound Mabry. Mabry now gives it over to Rebecca Allen. Allen back in the game. She gives it back to Mabry. Oh, but Mabry, and it looks like there was an offensive foul. Moving screen there by Allen. Ticky-tack foul by the ref. That was a makeup call by the ref. They're penalizing Mabry for throwing that shoulder. A little ticky-tack action. Ball's going to go back to the Breeze now. Jackson looking to inbound it. She's getting covered. She needs to put up a prayer over to. Oh, it's intercepted. Rebecca Allen stopped Malonga from getting it, and a foul on the other end. Aaliyah Edwards got fouled by Beckers. Nice fast break bucket there. That should have gone in. Sorry, not a bucket. It should have gone in, but she was fouled hard by Beckers. Oh, finally we got a hootie hoo. The audience is getting into it. Lunar Owls are coming alive here with 4:47 remaining in the third. And she makes it 36-32. Oh, Becker's getting hounded by Allen. Allen's almost got a steal. Here comes Beckers, though. Beckers down the middle of the lane. She shoots from the free throw line, misses badly. Little frustration shot there. Mabry with the rebound. Mabry over to Allen. Allen's going to shoot a wide open corner three, and she makes it on the right side. Nothing but net. Beautiful shot there by Rebecca Allen. 4:25 remaining, and that forces a timeout. Lunar Owls are rallying, and they have a 1-point deficit, 36-35 to the Breeze. So, one thing I did want to go ahead and go. Oh gosh, as long as I don't yak all over the place. Holy mackerel. That was close. Oh man. All right, I'm not going to yak, I promise. Whew, that was close. You know what was going on in my stomach? It was, yeah, minions decided to cause some problems down there. Whew. I'm okay, we're good. All right, so stoppage and play there. Looks like the Lunar Owls are rallying around coach for a quick play right up. Sorry, I was saying I went to the Lakers and Clippers game, and it was a blasty blast. Into a dome, first of all. If you haven't been there, you set up your account ahead of time. They put your facial recognition in there, and you just walk past everything. Just kind of give a quick look into the camera, and be like, "You got the space? Click, green light, go." And that's pretty much how it works the whole way down. And my grandpa and I, we went to this game, and we walked into the stadium. We walked down the elevator. Then we went down a huge hallway into the bowels of the stadium, into what was called the Patron Tequila Club, and that's where we started our journey. But we're back with the unrivaled action here. Second quarter, 4 minutes remain, and a nice bucket there by the Lunar Owls. Lunar Owls with the first lead of the game. Here comes Jackson. Jackson can't answer. Misses on her mid-range. Rebound Mabry. Mabry over to Allen. Allen from her favorite spot. She misses a three-pointer. Rebound Jackson. She chases it down. She's back the other way. Oh, she had Malonga open in the lane, but she missed the pass. Gets it over to Beckers. Beckers now, 3:39 remaining. She drives on Rebecca Allen. Down the left side, she finds some space for a teardrop in the middle of the paint, and it falls for Paige Beckers. 38-37. Breeze back in the driver's seat now. Mabry with the ball. She shoots a long three, and it bounces off the front of the iron. Rebound by Edwards, though, and Edwards cleans it up with a nice layup. And that will force another timeout. Coach did not like what he was seeing. So back to my NBA game I went and saw. We went down into the Patron Tequila Club, which neither my grandpa and I felt like drinking, so we just kind of went through it, but you kind of have to go through that to get to the club seats, being part of the club. And yeah, I don't know how that whole thing works, but it did feel sort of exclusive. Found our seats, made it there literally with like 10 minutes remaining before tip off. And that whole 10 minutes we used walking through the stadium. So made it to our seats right as tip-off was happening. Like I saw two of the five starters get announced, and then we were just right into it. Which, I mean, as long as we're there for tip, that's all that matters. And that's what my grandpa was worried about, and thank God we made it. He is 101 years old. Crazy to think at that. But yeah, he had a blasty blast. We had a blasty blast. Some of the best plays that I think I saw, that actually Kawhi Leonard, my favorite player, but LeBron James, he was dunking it right in front of me where our seats were. We were sitting in like the corner of the stadium, and he kept on dunking it on the bucket right in front of us. So we got to get a little bit of a LeBron James show. Luka Doncic, oh man, Luka Doncic actually had a rough night. He was not shooting it very well, unfortunately, because we would have loved to have seen some action from him. He might have kept the game in line if he had been doing well to begin with, because no one else really stepped up. I saw some buckets from Jake LaRavia. Marcus Smart had some good plays, but they were just doing their roles. It wasn't consistent enough. It wasn't like what Nico Batum does, or more recently what Kobe Sanders has been doing for the Clippers. Kobe Sanders had some big threes fall, like at very crucial times to extend the lead. And it just felt like the Clippers were in control the entire game. Really, really fun game to go watch. Gameplay was great. We had a lead, and then it trickled away, and then it was a close game with the final minutes coming up, and it was a blasty blast. We are coming back. Oh my gosh, we're coming back with the unrivaled action, and we're getting some pictures of Paige Beckers with, I think she said, Nafisa Collier's daughter. Yeah, that's definitely Nafisa Collier's daughter. That is cute as hell. Doing some Aunt Paige stuff. 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists so far tonight for one Paige Beckers. 39-38. Breeze looking at a 1-point deficit. Here comes Paige. Paige, intercepted by Edwards. Edwards takes it down the lane. She takes it over to Marina Mabry. Mabry gets the pass and takes it in for a left-handed layup. Nice bucket there, 41-38. Lunar Owls have taken a nice lead here. They're looking for their second win of the season. Oh, blocked by Allen. Paige Becker's got her shot blocked. Malonga gets the ball, but she can't make a layup on the right side. Gets the rebound, though. Back to Paige. Paige Becker sinks a three. Oh, yeah. Way to make something out of nothing with that possession there. It was doomed, but they get the outlet pass to Paige, and she ties it up. 41-41, 2:37 remaining now in the second. Here comes Mabry. Oh, gets the ball knocked out of her hands. Oh, and it goes to Paige Beckers, and she's fouled. Oh, man. We were about to get another dunk there by Dominique Malonga, but she gets fouled. It looked like it was a take foul. Dang. Nice shot there by Paige Beckers. And what's going on here? I think they're going to... Not a challenge, official review. Oh, gosh. So the officials got to get together and try to decide what type of party they want to have. Clear path. Oh, my gosh. They're trying to figure out if it's a clear path or not. Did you have eyes? Did you see anyone in front of them? There was no one. Malonga was going for a dunkity dunk. And it was taken away from us. That's clear path. Charge them all the fouls. Just kidding. They just need to call that one a clear path and be like, okay, I think we're going to shoot a free throw and then they'll retain possession for the Breeze. Rakia Jackson, having a hard night, but Dominique Malonga's cleaning up some balls. Malonga's getting some good, receiving some good passes there from Paige Beckers. But still, the Lunar Owls with Marina Mabry doing work. Aaliyah Edwards is just an unstoppable force in the paint. Love to see that. And then Skylar Diggins comes in hard and does her thing off the bench. She's going to be like the top bench player, I think, from the league when all is said and done. Mad respect for Skylar Diggins. Back to the Lakers and Clippers, though. I did want to highlight one thing I saw from the Lakers. Their fans are loud. Wow. So we were sitting kind of in between the two walls. Like you have the wall on the far end. That was the one for the Clippers, like the official wall. And then next to us was where like most of the Lakers fans were sitting. And they were probably 3 times louder than the wall, and not nearly as many people. Just the heart that they rooted with was very noticeable. They were rooting hard. Love to see that. Love to see that kind of passion. A lot of passion from both sides. And that game got real good. We got some huddles up here. Timeout for the Breeze and the Lunar Owls. 41-41 with 2:31. Oh, freaking. I'm going to write a song about the refs sucking. Took all this time to determine that it was a clear path foul. I told you that a long time ago. Paige Beckers hits the technical foul. The referees finally get their stuff together. And Beckers gets the Breeze up in the game, and it looks like they're going to retain possession. Brink's going to go ahead and take it out on the bottom line. Double teamed over by Beckers. She needs to find Rakia Jackson now. Back to Beckers. Beckers probing on the 3-point line on the right side. She has Skylar Diggins in front of her. She passes over to Jackson. Jackson in the baseline on the right side. She drives into the paint, takes a fadeaway over Mabry, misses. Rebound to Edwards. Edwards now is going to dribble it up, going right to left. She goes down the right lane. She just charged down the lane, and she is met by Paige Beckers, and Beckers draws the charging foul. It's going the other way. 43-41. Lunar Owls are still there with 2:08 remaining. Really good stuff so far. 43-41. Here comes Paige Beckers now. Beckers with Skylar Diggins in front of her. She goes over to Jackson. Jackson with Mabry in front of her. She drives the lane. She gets past her and she can't make the layup. Right there at the right place, but the right-handed layup won't fall. Rebound to Edwards. Edwards over to Diggins. Diggins down to Mabry. Mabry down the lane on the left side. She puts up a contested layup and it falls. Did they call the foul? That was like a huge foul. Mabry's got her hands up like that was obviously a foul. Did you not see me getting hacked all the way down the lane? And no, I guess it was a timeout. Ridiculous. Oh, she got hit in the face, it looked like. N1. It should be an N1. Yeah, the Lunar Owls are all kinds of mad about that. The refs are blind as bats. I'm no lip reader, but I'm pretty sure Marina Mabry just said, how is that not a foul? And all the players are getting into it with the refs now. Rakia Jackson getting frustrated. Oh, man, it's getting tense. Oh, this action, let's cheer for it. We love this unrivaled 3-on-3 action. Here comes the breeze now. Refs finally figured it out. Brink with the ball. Brink now down into the paint. She hands it off to Beckers. Beckers mid-range shot misses. Rebound Jackson. Jackson over Mabry. And she finally gets a right-handed layup to fall. Nice bucket there. 45-43. Breeze with the 2-point lead. 1:32 remaining. Here comes Diggins. Diggins down the right side. Diggins over to Fag-Benley. Fag-Benley back to Diggins. 3-point line misses. That three-pointer had some eyes to go, but it was a little short. Rebound Brink. Brink hands it off to Beckers. Beckers back left to right. And she gets the ball poked away by Diggins. Diggins with some solid defense there. It's going to go out of bounds. Stick with the breeze. Paige Beckers drawing some solid defense. People get up to play Paige. She inbounds the ball to Brink. Brink now at the top of the lane. She got fouled there by Fag. Oh, offensive foul. What? Are you kidding me? There was a huge defensive foul happening at that time, but the refs miss it, and they call an offensive foul. Ball's going to go back to the Lunar Owls. 1:13 remaining, 45-43. Lunar Owls, Mabry gets it over to Diggins. Diggins down the middle of the lane. She gets the left-hand side. Brink all over her. Brink stops her. Mabry has to back it out. She hands it up to Mabry. Mabry shoots a three. Three ball won't fall. Rebound Fag-Benley. Fag-Benley chases it down. Oh, but a steal by Beckers. Beckers down the lane. She takes it. Transition offense at the best. She puts in a left-handed layup, and it falls. Paige Beckers, big time for the breeze. She puts them up to 47 with 47 seconds left. 43 for the Owls. Here comes Mabry. Mabry now gets into... Oh, nicely done by there. Steal by Jackson. Oh, but the team can't put it back together. Another steal by Jackson, and Paige Beckers takes it. She gets it over to Brink. Brink now down the lane. Back to a wide open Jackson, and a foul. And they're going to count that three ball. Brink got handled in the lane, and she went down. But Jackson makes it all worth it by making a big-time three ball. They're going to count that. Are they going to count that? I don't know. It was pretty long after the foul happened. So Brink passes out, and right at the last second, Fag-Benley hits her in the face. That foul gets called right as Jackson was putting the three ball up. So, I don't know, 47-43, 29 seconds left. It's getting technical out there. You got a lot of things happening with Fag-Benley making that foul at the exact same time that she was shooting the three. It's getting thick here in the last 29 seconds of the second. And I think, so Cameron Brink's going to go shoot it. Is it going to be for a 3-point, maybe, shot? Or is this an end one for a 4-point play? No, see, that's terrible. So even though Jackson was shooting at the same time as the foul, it was a bang bang, and that was that. And Cameron Brink's going to shoot a 2-point free throw. That's all it's going to be there. No 4-point play that way. 49-43 though. The Breeze have an 11-2 scoring run going on right now. Here's Diggins. Diggins down the lane. She goes down the left side. She doesn't find any space. Paige Beckers on defense. Gets a screen from Fag-Benley. Passes it in. Oh, but Beckers steals the ball. Can't secure it. Fag-Benley back out to Mabry. Mabry down the right side. Mabry gets blocked by Brink. And the time runs out. That 18-second shot clock was not enough time for the Lunar Owls to do what they needed to do. And a big, big block. She was getting triple teamed. Marina Mabry had every defender on the floor around her, and she still tried to shoot the shot. Brink denied it. 11 seconds left on the clock now. Up by 6. Here goes the Breeze. Last shot for the second half. Here goes Jackson. Jackson down the left side. She makes a spin move. She goes off the right hand layup, and it falls. Beautiful move there by Rakia Jackson. 2 seconds left. Here goes Diggins. Diggins for a prayer. It's a little late. 51-43. We're going to halftime. The Lunar Owls are down by, looks like only about 8 points right now. But they had gotten into this game. They looked like they were getting into it and doing the right things, but can't hold on, and the rope slips out of their hands as the half comes to a close. Now the Breeze are back, 51-43. Alrighty. It is after 5 o'clock, which means I'm gonna have a very angry puppy if I don't give him some noms. This dog is about to get fed. Is it dinner time, buddy? Oh gosh, I can't remember where you're going. Alright. There you go. Got my eyes. Track my eyes. It's going all willy-nilly. I think we're okay. Oh gosh, we're back. Halftime is here. One-time wall is one of the coach's calls, it looks like, for the Breeze. Who's she talking to? She keeps calling someone Kia. Or Kick. I think she's saying Kick. And then Malonga. Oh yeah, she loved that dunk by Malonga. Yeah, so the captions think that she was saying kick, 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 kick too, so we'll go with that. January 30th, live from Philadelphia, the Breeze versus the Phantom, the Rose versus the Lunar Owls. We'll be right back here on YouTube. Coming up next, though, after this game concludes, we have the Hive versus the Laces. That's going to be a nice little show, I think. Alyssa Thomas, seen warming up there for the Laces. She's been solid this year. What else was I going to say about the game that I went to? Oh, I remember. If you're a fan of a show called The League, I ran into a guy named Paul Scheer. You may know him as Andre. He's awesome. Cool dude. Big time Clippers fan. So he was hanging out there. I think it looked like he was hanging out with his dad, so I didn't want to bother him, which is standard fare. If you ever see a celebrity like hanging out in the Hollywood area, we need to talk. We need to talk about this real quick. Music, shut off. We have some serious business we need to discuss here, kids. If you ever see a celebrity out in the real world, if you will, it's best to approach it with a little bit of decorum. You might want to just see if they're interested in talking to you, because you're kind of coming up and you're like one of like thousands of people that probably came up to that person that day asking for like an autograph, a picture, whatever it might be. And it's important to understand that you only want to take up as much time as you can get. And that's what I did. I went up to Paul Scheer. I'm like, Paul Scheer, hey, Paul, can I get a picture with you? Sure. He's a super nice guy. He has no problem with that. Very reasonable request. Snap picture, big smile. He gave me the thumbs up. I was like, thank you, sir. Walked away. And I'm pretty sure he appreciated that. No awkwardness. His character in the league was always like the weird one, the one that had like the quirks and the weird style and whatnot. And it was a lot of really funny jokes, but I'm sure a lot of people come up to him and they're like, Andre Nodick, and all that bullshit. So don't be that person. It's just not cool. It's not the kosher way to be. You just go up there, you say, hey, I was hoping for a picture, autograph, you know, firstborn baby, whatever it is that your reasonable request is, just go up and ask and thank them, and that's that. No need to ask them for to stand there and accept your life story. It's not why they're there. He was out there trying to probably have a good game with his dad. He doesn't need fans bothering him. Anyway, soapbox talk over. Where's my guitar? Did you eat all your noms? What a good boy. Oh, good stuff. So, scoring leaders for tonight so far, Aaliyah Edwards with 17 points, Marina Mabry 13, Paige Beckers also with 17 points, and then the Duncan Dominique Malonga with 12. Awesome first half there. And I think we're in store for some more here as we get started with the third. Paige Becker is warming up with that traditional white and blue ball for the Unrivaled League. Breeze in their white uniforms with the letters in it looks like it's got to be like a really dark purple with a red or maybe like a magenta outline on it. Oh, now that we got the Lunar Owls bench and there's Nafisa Collier still supporting the team, but she's got a huge walking boot on. Definitely not able to get out there and be part of the action this season, and wishing her nothing but the best. Get well soon, Nafisa. Basketball is better with Nafisa Collier in it. All right, so here we go, going into the third quarter, the final, like, actual timed quarter before fourth quarters here in the Unrivaled League. We don't want no ties. We don't want no overtime. It is sudden death. The winning score is set by the winning team or the leading team's high score in the game. We'll get there in 6 minutes and 52 seconds as Paige Beckers comes down the right side. Paige with Rebecca Allen on her. She passes over to Jackson. Jackson now gets a screen from Malonga. Jackson down the left side. She finds space, passes it over to Malonga. Malonga overborrows off the backboard. What's that glass that's on the back of the hoop? I'm not sure. Missed there by the Lunar Owls. Here comes Jackson. Rakia Jackson for the breeze. She misses Malonga on the pass, and it goes over her head. A little too high for the big center, but it'll go back to the Lunar Owls. Here comes Mabry. Mabry down the left side. Sorry. They're going left to right now. And she finds Aaliyah Edwards on the left side. Aaliyah Edwards gets behind the defense of Jackson and lays it in there on the left side off of the backboard. Here comes Paige Beckers, but the other way, going right to left. Gets it off to Jackson. Jackson down the lane. She finds Malonga in the corner for a three. And Jackson gets an assist from Malonga hitting that three. Dominique Malonga's doing it all tonight, folks. 3 balls, dunks. It doesn't matter. Here comes Mabry. Tries to answer. Misses on her three. Rebound, Aaliyah Edwards. She fights for it from Jackson. Gets it over to Mabry again on the 3-point line. Rakia Jackson on her. No, sorry, that's Malonga on her. And Jackson was still down on Edwards. They get the ball into Edwards, and Edwards draws the foul on Jackson. 53-45 now for the Breeze. Beautiful pass by Jackson to Malonga, and Malonga is doing it all. She gets that 3 to fall. Dominique Malonga so far, she's guarding Edwards, but Edwards makes her pay on defense. Aaliyah Edwards is something else, and she rockets into the paint, makes a quick Euro step move, and gets a left-handed layup to fall. 53-47, 5:27 remaining in the third. Here comes Jackson. Jackson fadeaway misses. Rebound Malonga. Malonga layup misses. Rebound Malonga again, but she can't secure it, and it goes out of bounds, going to the Lunar Owls. Lunar Owls have the ball now. 5:20 remaining. Dominique Malonga doing it all, but she is a little frustrated with herself there. She's doing it all, including the errors. Here comes the Lunar Owls. Oh, steal there by Jackson. It gets knocked out of bounds, and it's going back to the Breeze. Nice defense there by Rakia Jackson. Marina Mabry never saw her coming, and she pokes the ball away. Here comes Paige Beckers with it. She has Rebecca Allen all over her. She passes it over to Malonga. Malonga at the 3-point line, guarded by Edwards. Back to Paige Beckers. Beckers now surveys, probes, dribbles between the legs. She goes down to the baseline. She shoots, and she misses on a mid-range. Rebound Mabry. Mabry finds a streaking Rebecca Allen. Rebecca Allen got back behind the defense, but misses. Wide open layup. Here comes Paige Beckers the other way. Passes to Malonga. Malonga down into the paint, and she makes a layup right in Maria Mabry's face. Nice. Awesome play there by Paige Beckers. Here comes the Owls. Owls get blocked. Oh, Dominique Malonga adding to the stat sheet. She blocks Aaliyah Edwards, gets the ball back the other way, and gets a buck to fall. Timeout. Lunar Owls are in disarray as they go down by 10 points to the Breeze. 57-47. Huskies are playing tonight. A couple of ex-Husky college players in Paige Beckers and Aaliyah Edwards. A couple of the best players in the game tonight. Both of the high scorers. Aaliyah Edwards having a baller of a game, even though the team's not got her back. Not the way the Breeze do. Breeze with a record of 3-2. Owls with a 1-4 record. They're having a tougher opening to the season. Didn't have Skylar Diggins to start, so that kind of set them back. But they are fighting here, and they are down by 10. Here comes Edwards, passes it into Mabry. Mabry now down the middle, goes to the right. She's probing on the left hand, back on the 3-point line. She steps back, misses. Rebound Allen. Allen gets him a second shot. Offensive rebound. Now gets back to Mabry. Mabry drives down the lane, and she's wrapped up, and Paige Beckers causes a jump ball. Staying with the Lunar Owls on that possession. And looks like Cameron Brink is checking back in. Offensive foul by Mabry. Oh, no, sorry, that was on Rebecca Allen. Looks like she said it's a tough screen there. So Breeze get the ball now. Still up by 10 with 4:10 remaining in the third. Get it over to Jackson. Rakia Jackson now probing. She gets past Mabry, but loses the handle, and it bounces out of bounds. She got a little excited when she made that move and just didn't secure the ball, and it gets away from her. Turnover by the Breeze. Here comes Diggins. Diggins now on the three-point line. She shoots, and it's nothing but net. Beautiful shot there by Skylar Diggins. Nice. 3:49 remaining. Here goes Paige Beckers. Beckers now finds a room on the mid-range, and she sinks it. Nice little two-pointer to respond. And Skylar Diggins comes back the other way. She triggers up a quick three. Little heat check there, and she misses. Rebound Edwards. Edwards gets him another chance. She's going to take it. There goes Skylar Diggins, and she makes another three-point basket. Big buckets there by Skylar Diggins. We love to see that from her. 2 3-pointers and 3 shots is always acceptable. Here comes Beckers. Beckers down the right side. She shoots a reverse layup, and it falls. 4 points in the paint for Beckers so far. 61-53 timeout there by the Lunar Owls. They need to regroup now because Paige Beckers is an unstoppable force. Aaliyah Edwards tries her best on the defense there. Even Mabry gets a hand on the ball, but the dribbling acumen, and she goes right behind the bucket. She uses the rim as a little bit of a blocker and makes a nice reverse layup. Paige buckets. Locked in. Love to see that from Paige. Oh, this action's getting me going, but the 5-on-5 NBA action I saw on the 22nd, Thursday night, was some special stuff. I'm never going to forget seeing LeBron James dunk. Dude was unreal. It really was a treat. I'm never going to forget that game. It's my 4th time seeing the Clippers in real life, and for the record, actually, I've seen 4 games, 2 at Intuit Dome now, and then 2 other ones were at the Crypto.com Arena, formerly Staples Center in downtown LA. And the Clippers are 4-0 at games I attend, so interesting that way. Still have yet to see them lose. Which, that's not exactly the best. I got high expectations now. That's okay, though. We'll eventually get there. That $70 parking, though, is tough. I think it has to be that much, though, because obviously they just built the thing. And then also because they shut down the streets and like put cones out so that people exiting that parking structure, they just fly on out of there. And that's got to put a little bit of a strain on the rest of the community. You know, imagine trying to go home after buying some groceries and all of a sudden a Clipper game just got out and you're like, oh, hey, this is going to be an extra 30 minutes of traffic now. Cool. Thanks, Steve Ballmer. But I'm not complaining because I got out of there in no time. What was a 4-hour trip after picking up my grandpa down in San Diego. Took us 4 hours in traffic to get up there during rush hour, but at 10 o'clock at night, it took us an hour and a half to get home. So, no problems there. Oh, they just keep showing that Dominique Malonga dunk, and I do not mind. Show me more of that. Not only that, got a couple of shots from the 3-point line. She's doing it all tonight. 18 points, 6 rebounds, 1 block. One of those is a dunk. Oh, there we go. Kate Martin with some nice defense on Skylar Diggins. 3:11 remaining here in the third. 61-53. Cameron Brink in there now against Aaliyah Edwards. Diggins down, getting the ball. Oh, but the shot clock runs out. Still 61-53. Lunar Owls are in fight mode, but they're slowly running out of time. In the third, at least. Untimed quarter coming up after this. Coach has a look of stoicism on his face as he watches. Final 3 minutes. Here we go. Here's Kate Martin now. Kate Martin guarded by Mabry. She looks for room on the right side, doesn't find it, drives anyways. Oh, she pushes Mabry back, but can't get the shot to fall. Rebound Brink. Oh, but Brink is fouled. Yeah, I think that was either Mabry or Edwards. They were double teaming her as she tried to get that rebound, and there was way too much contact. Brink ended up hitting the deck. And looks like she's going to step to the... Oh, no, let's be out on the floor. Breeze retained possession. Martin to trigger it in. Gives it over to Brink. Brink back to Martin. Martin finds three-point space. Oh, but can't hit the three-pointer. Rebound to Edwards. Edwards now takes it back the other way. Number 8 for the Lunar Owls. Gives it over to Diggins. Diggins now gets a screen from Edwards. Edwards down the lane. Diggins rolls, finds Edwards. Edwards for the layup, and she is fouled. No, she traveled. Oh, she was looking for space and didn't dribble the ball. The turnover goes on Edwards. Lunar Owls still down, but the Breeze have the ball. 61-53, 2:23 remaining. Kate Martin will inbounds it, looking for Rakia Jackson. Jackson now with the ball. She's going to call for a high screen from Brink. Gets the ball over to Brink. Brink gets her some space at the three-point line. She chises up 3. Cameron Brink came out of nowhere and got that offensive rebound. Gives it over to Martin. Martin now passes into Rakia Jackson. Rakia Jackson just traveled. She was trying to spin in the lane, and she had Mabry all over her, and she traveled. 2:07 remaining in the third. Paige Beckers watches from the bench. She's saving it for the fourth quarter now. Here comes Mabry. Mabry now going up against Jackson, pushing, shoving. And yeah, there was a lot of pushing there. They call an offensive foul. 5 fouls now for Aaliyah Edwards. She's going to get called for that one. But Mabry was definitely causing a lot of contact there. Kind of like the Bash sisters there. They were just pushing people around. Here comes Martin the other way. The Breeze on the offense, though. Gives it over to Jackson. Jackson down the lane on the left side. She makes a great move, but can't hit the ball. Offensive rebound. Brink can't hit it either. And Edwards gets it, and she gets fouled right away. Yeah, Rakia Jackson was frustrated, and they just couldn't get a bucket to fall that way. And Edwards was in the right place at the right time. Here comes the Lunar Owls. Mabry down the lane. She goes and finds Diggins. Diggins now with the ball. She drives down, but can't find space. Brink now cuts her off. She passes down to Edwards. Edwards gets blocked by Jackson, but it's a foul. And it looks like they're actually going to call that on Cameron Brink getting the foul. That'll be her second team. That's it. The fourth one on the team. So the Lunar Owls are getting close to the bonus. And Edwards hits the free throw. 61-55. Oh, Lunar Owls with some full court defense, and it works. They find it, they get the ball, and they get a 3 to fall. Marina Mabry makes the Breeze pay for a little bit of complacentness, and they get the steal, and it turns into a 3-ball. 61 to 58, only one possession game, and we're not even done with the third quarter. It's a good game. Love to see it. The 3-on-3 action, it's definitely a little bit more raw. So anytime you can get a fast break point, you need to try your hardest to get it. But the defense has been rotating, and more importantly, they've been running on those transitions. So love to see that. Oh no. Back from timeout, 1:12 remaining. Here comes Jackson. Jackson gets over to Brink mid-range. Nothing but net. She sinks a nice little mid-range shot from the top of the key. Here comes the Lunar Owls. Lunar Owls with Diggins. Diggins now flashes down the left side. She dribbles. She finds space. She shoots. She misses. Rebound Edwards. Offensive rebound. She gets it out to Mabry. Mabry from way long distance puts up the prayer and can't get it to fall. Rebound Brink. Oh no, it's still on by Diggins. Diggins gets it to Edwards. Edwards misses. Oh, some great moves there by Diggins, but they can't cash in. 41 seconds remaining. Now the Breeze down the other way. Foul by the Breeze. Tough offensive foul there by Cameron Brink. Moving screen. You can't be moving when you set the screen, and Mabry will make you pay every time. 39 seconds remaining. 63 to 58. Still a very close game. Here goes Diggins. Diggins now gets it to Edwards. Edwards misses on a layup, but they can't get the offensive rebound. Oh, and Cameron Brink down. Cameron Brink is down, and she is in pain. Oh, geez. She's holding her face. She just had the nose work done, I think, or something. And some... Oh, no, she's okay. She's tough. I was freaking out. She just went down hard. Oh, no. Aaliyah Edwards has just fouled out of the game. Let's see. She got a hand on her arm. Oh, that's tough. Looks like Cameron Brink did a little bit of acting there where there wasn't any contact to the face. But Aaliyah Edwards caught Cameron Brink's arm, and Cameron Brink went down. And that's that. Oh, but a steal there by the Diggins, and Diggins makes him pay. You're going to take my player, I'll take this ball. 63-60 now, 23 seconds remaining. Here comes Paige Beckers. Beckers against Diggins. She dribbles. Oh, she got fouled. Diggins. Oh, Diggins is mouthing off to the ref. Diggins now heated up. Missed it. Oh, geez. Rebound Mabry. Mabry now looking for the last shot. 7 seconds remaining in the quarter. She gets to Diggins. Diggins now down the lane. She misses, but she is fouled by Brink. Diggins with 3 seconds remaining. She'll go to the line to shoot a 1 free throw for 2. They are looking to make this a 1-possession game. Here's Diggins. 11 points so far, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks. She is stuffing the stat sheet. Great pick game here by Diggins. Let's see if she can add to it here at the free throw line. And she does. Nothing but net. Baseball pass by Beckers. It's intercepted by Diggins, and Diggins knocks it out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds off Diggins after a nice defensive play there. But 1.7 remaining. Now the Breeze have a chance here to go ahead and get a bucket on their end. See if they can cash it in. Only 1 second left, though. Oh, Diggins got pulled from the game, and she is furious. What was the coach thinking? Here we go. It's blocked by Allen. Oh, some pointless defense. I hate when this happens. It's a good defense. You always want to get your hand in there and knock the ball out of bounds. But now we're just down to less than a second. Oh, they're going to put 1.4 on the clock. It went out of bounds on Rebecca Allen for the Lunar Owls, so it'll stick with the Breeze. Here we go. Trigger into Paige Beckers. Less than a second. She gets it into Jackson, and Jackson was fouled hard. Marina Mabry is asking for the replay. There's no way that's going to go in her direction because she just put Jackson on the floor. And Jackson will shoot a free throw with 1 second remaining. Oh, missed by Jackson. And that'll do it. That ends the third quarter. 63-62. Lunar Owls are right there as the Breeze are taking the lead into the fourth. But it's the smallest lead possible. We got a game, folks. Good news, people. We are moving to the fourth quarter. Let's get it up. Ugh. Alrighty. Rising to the occasion for the fourth. Thanks for checking in. We are on our way to the fourth quarter action. Unrivaled. And it's been a good one so far. Lunar Owls, they've been really working, but they just can't put together any kind of semblance of the lead. It's been the Breeze controlling it. And you can't say enough good things about Paige Beckers tonight. She just keeps doing her thing. Big games by Cameron Brink and Rakia Jackson. But a huge effort by Dominique Malonga, putting in the first dunk I think I've seen of Unrivaled action. We love to see it. And sooner or later, I think they do fourth quarter commercials all at the beginning because fourth quarter usually is commercial free. We will be back soon, says HBO. And if you're not watching on HBO, you can always watch it on True TV or TNT TV. They got that Unrivaled 3-on-3 action readily available. I don't see him doing a lot of gambling though. Not a lot of sports bets on it, which is that's totally okay. No need for that. underway. Here goes Jackson, and she gets it over to Malonga. Malonga, oh, almost loses the ball. Big stifling defense by Rebecca Allen. Oh, and she loses it, but Jackson's in the right place. She gets it back, tries to get it to Beckers, but she's double teamed now. Marina Mabry everywhere on defense. Oh, Skylar Diggins almost intercepts the basket, and they can't get it up in time. Shot clock violation for the Breeze to open the fourth quarter. The winning score is going to be 74. 63 for the Breeze, 62 for the Lunar Owls. It's anyone's game right now. Mabry, Allen, and Diggins on the floor. And then they're playing against Jackson, Malonga, and Beckers. Mabry down the lane. She's got double teamed, but she puts up a mid-range in the paint to fall. Nice. There's a lead for the Lunar Owls. 64-63 now. Beckers intercepted by Diggins. Diggins the other way. She's fouled by Beckers. Skylar Diggins with some great defense on the perimeter, and she stops Beckers from getting anything going. She steals a pass. She drives the lane, and Beckers is forced to foul. And Diggins scores another free throw. 66 now for the Lunar Owls. Here goes Jackson. She'll go ahead and take the ball across the line, going right to left. Jackson drives down the right side. She has Mabry stop her. She backs it back to the three-point line, hands it off to Beckers. Beckers drives on. Oh, and she is fouled right away. Skylar Diggins was getting heated, and Beckers draws the foul. It's going to be, looks like on the floor. Outlet pass will be here in a minute. Paige Beckers is going to shoot the outlet. Yeah, she's not coming out of the game right now. Here's Beckers now looking to get in line. Oh, and looks like there was a little bit of a problem with the inbounds pass. Beckers can't get it in time. A 5-second violation. Dang. Lunar Owls ball. Here's Mabry. Mabry now hands it off to Diggins. Diggins back to Mabry. Mabry now drives the lane. She shoots and misses off the iron. Rebound Malonga. Malonga back to Beckers. Beckers gives it over to Malonga again. Malonga at the third three-point line. She hands it off to Beckers. Beckers pass into Jackson. Jackson shoots it, misses, gets her own offensive rebound, and makes a layup on the second chance attempt. Nice hustle and nice effort there by Jackson. 66-65. Here goes Diggins. Diggins down the lane. She drives. She puts it up, and she misses. Oh, hard foul there from behind. Rebecca Allen was going for the rebound, but she gets an over the back on Jackson. Dang. Tough foul. You don't want to be fouling like that at this time in the game. Still 1 point difference in the score. 66-65. Winning score 74. Beckers now with the ball. Beckers for the Breeze. Dribbles it. She takes it down the left side. Going left, but stops. But Diggins, catches Diggins in the air, and she shoots the ball and makes it. Nice recognition there by Paige Beckers. She catches Diggins in the air. She draws the foul, and then she makes the mid-range shot from the paint in the middle of the paint. Yeah, nothing but net as it goes in, as Diggins was falling all over her. She was looking to block a shot that never went up. And the free throw goes in. 68-66. Breeze looking like they could take it. Here goes Mabry. Mabry now has Malonga on her. She looks to drive. She backs it up. She makes a move. Stutter step. Shoots. Misses. Rebound Malonga. She hands it over to Beckers now. Beckers is going to slow it down. Whew. Paige Beckers on fire. She drives down the left. She passes over to Malonga. Malonga in the corner for three. Wide open three falls. 71 for the Breeze now. They are 1 3-pointer away from winning this game. 71-66. Lunar Owls in trouble. Here comes Diggins. Diggins shoots a three, and she can't hit it. Desperation three won't go. Here comes Jackson with the chance to win the game. She's got Marina Mabry on her. She goes down the left side. Gets a screen from Beckers. Beckers flashes down the lane. She gets open, and she drives into the wide open paint, and she gets a layup to fall. 73-66. And the Breeze are 1 point away from winning the game. Timeout by the Lunar Owls. They are looking good. The Lunar Owls, though, they're going to have a chance to get some offense going, but this one might be over. So the Lunar Owls are in crunch time now. They need nothing but scores and nothing but stops on the defensive end. 4 games now with 20 plus points for the one and only Paige Beckers, as she is doing it all. Definitely one to do all the walking of the walk and the talking of the talk. Here we go. Lunar Owls down with the ball. Mabry over to Diggins. Diggins now at the top of the 3-point line. She's got Malonga in front of her. She drives. She get past her. Blocked by Malonga, but she fouls her. Diggins draws the foul on Malonga. So we got a coach's challenge here. It looks like the Breeze are challenging that Malonga did not foul, and she got the block on Diggins. They replayed it a couple times. I see a lot of contact, and it looks like this is going to be head coach Noelle Quinn for the Breeze. And here we go. Come on, refs. Oh, why you gotta chat about it? Here we go. Yeah, they're calling the contact. They saw the same thing I did. Here goes the shot. Free throws up, and it is going to fall for Diggins. 68 now for the Lunar Owls, 73 for the Breeze. Next score wins for the Breeze. They have the ball. Here is Beckers with it. A trigger in from Malonga. Jackson out there with them. Here goes Beckers. She drives down. She stops. She passes. It's intercepted, but Malonga's able to pick it up. She gets it back to Beckers. Beckers back to Malonga. Long free point. Oh, miss. Rebound Jackson. Jackson puts it up, and then she's blocked by Rebecca Allen. Allen with a block. She gets it over to Diggins. Diggins to Mabry. Mabry, long three, miss. Oh, and rebound Jackson. That might have been their last chance. Lunar Owls had a shot, but rebound by Jackson. She gets over to Beckers. Beckers now looking for the win. Beckers probing, driving, dribbling, makes a move, makes a step, and can't get it to hit. Rebound Mabry. They get another shot. Here we go. Mabry down the lane. She stops. She stutter steps, takes it back down to the three-point line. Passes over to Diggins. Diggins now has Jackson in front of her. Stutter step. Makes a move. Takes the ball left. Passes into the lane. Oh, and it's intercepted by Malonga. Malonga knocks it out of bounds. And the shot clock is no longer the friend of the Lunar Owls with 0.1 remaining. The Breeze stopped its all kinds of stuff. Oh, yeah, nothing. Oh, Mabry hits it, but with the no time. Oh, and a timeout. Ooh, some F-bombs by the coach in the huddle here. Head coach Noelle Quinn saying you gotta get to the effing ball, come to the effing ball. And if it's effing there, you effing shoot the effing ball. And if it's not effing there, you just don't shoot it. F this, F that. Let's do this. I want to see the Breeze win it right here on this possession. Breeze with the ball. Becker's inbound pass to Malonga. Malonga at the top of the lane. She gets it. Oh, pass intercepted. Allen got a handle on it, but Jackson recovers. Jackson dribbles in between the legs. She drives down the lane. She puts up a shot. It's wild, though. Rebound Malonga's not in time. Shot clock runs out on him. Still a 5-point game. That 74 score is not out of reach for the Lunar Owls with 68, but they need to do some work, and they need to do some work right now. Allen to trigger it in. Oh, great defense there by Jackson. Almost gets the steal, but maybe he ends up with it. Oh, steal by Beckers. Beckers now down. She gets it. She gets it to fall, and that's the game right there. Paige Beckers with a steal and a right-handed lane layup. Done. Paige Beckers calls game. That's that. The Breeze have won 75-68, and they move to 4-2. Lunar Owls are going to drop down to 1-5, but a great fight from them. Great game. Just not enough as the Breeze take control and take the win. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Lunar Owls are Breeze. I think I was feeling the Breeze pretty much the whole game, so I'm not surprised to see this win. Good times. All right, we're gonna take a break before the next game starts. We got who's coming up here? Was it the Hive and the Laces? Hive and Laces coming up next. Hive Laces. Don't go nowhere.
We back.
Thanks for hanging out tonight. Beautiful Saturday night. And it's a good time to watch some basketball. S- 7 minutes and 39 seconds remaining before Hive and Laces kick off. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Some music, some basketball. Where'd my dog go? There's my doggy. Why? It's a perfect Saturday night. Honestly, I just need 3-on-3 and Buddy. That's all we need. This good boy. Alrighty. Thanks for checking in. We're watching that Unrivaled action. Laces and Hive coming up. You know what? Hang on. We don't have. There's no, unfortunately no like live. Well, maybe I want to keep an eye here. The play-by-play isn't really available. ESPN does not cover Unrivaled, which is BS. So I don't have any box score action. Or otherwise, I would put it up here. I'll do some research. I bet Google does. What does Google say? We're gonna doing some research here. We need some research music here. this is gonna get the thinking going here. We want googly googles for Unrivaled. And we're gonna click the searchly search. No, nothing. Dislike Google. You could have the box score up the way you always do. That's okay. I'll take it. We just wanted the action anyways. Hang on, we should Google Unrivaled box score. Yeah. Now we're putting the thinking cap on. Ayo. I don't see much for as far as live goes. Oh, here we go. Sofa Score. What's up with Sofa Score? Is Sofa Score interested in making us happy here? Oh, they got ads like crazy wackadoodle. Get out of here, ad. I'm not a fan of the ads, unfortunately. Oh no. We're still on the Lunar Owls versus Breeze. We need to move on over to Hive and Laces. 6:15. Oh, it is. Okay, we're good. They haven't started yet. Jackie Young coming up for the Laces. So Sofa Score looks like it might be interesting. I'll keep an eye out. Once the game starts, I'll be able to know if it's going to be worth putting up on the screen with us. But as of right now, I'm pretty much... You're just going to get this face and that face. Jackie Young looking dang unguardable for the Hive. But then Alyssa Thomas for the Laces has been pretty much a dominant force whenever she's playing. So love to see that. So looks like the Soulmates jerseys have been busted out for the Laces. It's a red jersey with the writing in green and white. And it's a Soulmate spelled S-O-L-E, like the sole of a shoe. It's cute. Cute move. So the green outline extends throughout the jersey. Interesting look. It's kind of like a red jersey outlined in toothpaste. Hive are going to start Kelsey Mitchell, Sonia Citron, Ezzy Megabagwar, and Lyses have Jackie Young, Brittany Sykes, and Alyssa Thomas stepping out on the court. Brittany Sykes, offensive dynamo. Absolutely lethal force from anywhere on the court, so the Hive are going to have to keep an eye on that. Kelsey Mitchell, having a tough start to the season by her standards. Still a really good start to the season, though. Unrivaled action looks like we're about to tip off. And the Hive have won the tip. Gets the ball over to Mitchell. Mitchell now to Citron. Passes over to Magbagor. Magbagor down the lane on the left side. Misses on a layup on the left side. Rebound Jackie Young. Young now. Slowing it down. She's asking for a screen. Drives down the left side. Hands off to Sykes. Sykes passes over to Thomas. Thomas now hands it over back to Young. Young between the legs, down the lane, and then it passes over to Alyssa Thomas, and Alyssa Thomas gets an easy layup there to open up the scoring for this game. Laces on the board, 2-0, 6:25 remaining. Sonia Citron down the lane. She goes down and misses on a layup. Rebound Thomas. Thomas over to Sykes. Sykes now drives the lane real quick. Down and fade away. Misses. Rebound Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell's going to take it back the other way. She drives down the left side. Gets stopped by Sykes. She has to back up. Makes a fadeaway shot. And it misses off the right side over to Thomas. Alyssa Thomas now gets over to Young. Young now back to Thomas. Thomas gets an open shot in the mid-range, and she sinks it. Beautiful shot there by Alyssa Thomas. 4-0 lead now for the Laces. 5:52 remaining in the first. Hive are looking to go ahead and score, but they have some errant passes. Citron now holds the ball. She hands it over to Magbagor. Magbagor passes to Mitchell. Mitchell, three-point shot. Miss. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to be Lace's ball. Andrew Wade is the head coach for the Laces, rocking zero hair on the dome. I'll be there someday. Here's Magbagor for the Laces. Magbagor drives the lane. She sees a left side opening but misses. Rebound Thomas. Thomas, quick dribble down the lane. She finds a wide open Brittany Sykes in the corner, but they can't hit a three. Rebound Hive down to Citron. Citron three, miss. Rebound Thomas. Thomas now to Jackie Young. Jackie Young keeping the pace high as we start the game. She loses the ball though. Mitchell in the right place. She grabs it. She steps into a three, misses. Rebound Sykes, and Sykes says, "That's enough of that. I'm tired. If I'm tired of talking, they're tired of running." Jackie Young finding space. She probes. She gets a screen from Thomas. Thomas gets the ball on the pick and roll. She finds space. She shoots it and misses. Rebound Magbagor. Magbagor now dribbles it left to right. She goes down the lane. She shoots a fadeaway, and she gets it to fall off of glass. 4-2 now. The Hive are on the board with 4:30 remaining in the first. Here is Young. Young to Sykes. Sykes now wide open on the baseline, and she is fouled as Mitchell tries to recover. Shot goes out of bounds. Alyssa Thomas, good start. She's going to take a seat, and Nas Hillman's going to check in. Interesting choice there by the coach. There's the gift. Sorry, the guitar went away. Citron down the lane. She makes a nice right-handed layup. Maddie Segrist in the game now. Now Hillman in the game now. Jackie Young for the Laces. Young feeds into Hillman. Hillman in the paint. She pushes in on Citron and gets into a right-handed layup. It falls. 8-4. Laces have a lead. Here come the Hive, though. Mitchell now drives the right side and goes for a reverse layup, and it falls. Nice shot there by Mitchell. Laces coming the other way with Jackie Young. Young hands it off to Segrist. Segrist now to Hillman. Hillman gets it back up to Young on the three-point line. She drives down into the paint and shoots a contested shot. She is fouled by Kelsey Mitchell and misses as she was getting all kinds of contact there. And Jackie Young hits a nice free throw. 6-10. 3:36 remaining here. Natasha Heidemann has checked in, as well as it looks like Sanaya Rivers. Rivers now with the ball. Driving on Segrist. She pulls back and shoots, but misses. Rebound. Looks like that's Jordan Canada in there now. Canada down the lane. She tries past Heidemann and gets it in there for a left-handed layup. Nice mark on the game right as she checks in. Here comes Magbagor. She almost loses the ball. Gets it over to Heidemann. Heidemann looking for space on Hillman. Hillman stops her. Gets a pass into Magbagor, but it's broken up. And Rivers manages to grab it and shoots a mid-ranger, but can't get it to hit. Canada gets the rebound there on a just disjointed play there by the Hive. Maddie Segrist now looking for some space. She clears. She shoots. She hits it. Nothing but net in the mid-range for Maddie Segrist. 14-6 now for the Laces. And they're doing some full court pressure, and it causes a shot clock or a inbounds violation. 5-second violation there, and the Hive can't inbound the ball when they're down by 8. So they turn it over, and here go the Laces. Laces now with Hillman. Hillman now has it. She finds Maddie. Oh, intercepted. Nice defense there by Monique Billings in the game. Monique Billings just took the ball away from him and gets it into Heidemann. Heidemann lays it up and in. Nice defense to offense there. Hive with 4 now. Laces have the ball though. Segrist drives on the lane. She gets a nice right-handed layup to fall. Shoots it over Sinai Rivers. 16-8. 2:16 remaining. Here goes Rivers. Rivers with the ball. She dribbles. She passes it over to Heidemann. Heidemann into Billings. Billings with some contact. She just stepped out of bounds. Did they see that? Yeah, they saw that. Monique Billings was going for the reverse layup, but she got a little too low. Oh, beautiful steal, though, by Monique Billings on the earlier play. She put her body on the line and went out of bounds, but stopped the ball from going out of bounds. Here's Segrist on the other end. Segrist is on fire. She hits another shot, 18-8. 1:57 remaining. Laces with a nice 10-point lead. Here goes Heidemann. Heidemann down the lane. She shoots it over Hillman, but can't get it to fall. Hillman with the rebound. Hillman gets it over to Canada. Canada now drives the lane on the other end and gets the defense stops her, but she shoots it out to Segrist, and Segrist finds a mid-range shot. And the Hive are calling timeout because the Laces are doing some work on the offensive end, and it is paying dividends. 20-8. Hive are in trouble. Hi, buddy. Hi. Timeout on the floor. Tonight, Maddie Segrist had 8 points so far, and the Laces are reaping the benefits. Here go the Hive, and we got some fouls. It was looking a little chippy there in the middle of the paint. Maddie Segrist, though, not phased. She had Monique Billings getting all kinds of busy in there. Still 20-8, 1:28 remaining. Heidemann at the top of the key with the ball. She's looking. She passes over to Citron. Citron gets it into Billings, but she can't handle the pass. She recovers on the three-point line, shoots it up, and it's an air ball. Air ball by Monique Billings. Oh, but going the other way, Maddie Segrist gets a little excited, and she throws the ball out of bounds. Little too high for her teammate to catch. Hive catch a break there. They come back the other way. Here is Citron on the three-point line. She drives, she kicks, passes it over to Heidemann. Heidemann shoots a three, misses. The rebound is tracked down for an offensive rebound by Billings. She passes back to Citron. Citron hands it off to Heidemann. Heidemann down the lane. She gets a nice right-handed layup to fall over Jordan Canada. Beautiful shot there by Heidemann. 20-10 now, less than a minute remaining. Here goes Canada. Canada with the ball. She probes. She doesn't find any room. Great defense there by the Hive. She passes it in to driving Hillman. Hillman makes a move but can't get a layup to fall. Rebound by Billings. Billings to Heidemann. Heidemann passes it to Citron. Citron back to Heidemann now. Heidemann probing, dribbling, finds space, makes a move, does a fadeaway, and she gets it to fall. Nice shot there by very talented Heidemann as she faded away. Here come the Laces. 16 seconds remaining. This will be their last shot. 6, 5, 4. Canada drives. She makes a turn. She hands it to Segrist, and Segrist gets fouled as she put up that last second shot. Great offense there. The defense had to foul. 20-12. And if Seagrass hits they'll be looking at another double-digit lead with 5 seconds remaining to get one last shot. Seagrass hits it. 22-20 to 12. Here goes Heidemann. 3, 2. Heidemann shoots a 3, and she misses off the front of the iron. 22-12. So that 10-point lead is going to hold for the Hive, or for the Laces. Hive down by 10, and they have some work to do. But Jackie Young doing work. Maddie Seagrass hitting whatever she wants, and Alyssa Thomas is still one of those players that you don't want to play. She is bringing it tonight. Unrivaled action. It's been really fun to watch 3-on-3 ever since ever since I can remember. I've only watched 5-on-5. I've only ever played 5-on-5. I don't even remember, like, I think in practice when I was in school still, when we would do practice for basketball, like maybe there was a 3-on-3 game, but dang, we've been missing out. Nothing against 5-on-5. Like I said, I was at the Lakers Clippers not too long ago, and that was a lot of fun. Sorry, that was Thursday night that I was there. LeBron versus Kawhi. And it was that matchup that mattered the most, actually, because LeBron was definitely going at him, and Kawhi was all about it. Kawhi definitely gets up for those LeBron matchups. That is a rivalry. And now Luka Doncic is getting in on it. The first 2 runs that Luka Doncic had into the playoffs with the Mavericks, he ran into Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard beat him. Of course, the most recent time they got the best of them, the Mavericks went on to go to the finals with Luka. But those first 2 times, it was all about Kawhi. And to be fair, Kawhi Leonard was injured in that series with the Mavericks most recently when they went on that finals run. So, but still, it's a great rivalry right now with the Lakers and the Clippers, and I was so glad I got to go to that game. It was a freaking blast. But for tonight, it's all about that 3-on-3 action. Oh gosh, what has happened? Pandemonium here in the recording studio, as I have just now received another buffering signal on my live stream. Dear Mother of all that is holy, please let me be able to reset. Let's go ahead and reload the page. Okay, we're back with Lace's action. Can it be any closer? So Jackie Young and Brittany Sykes are still definitely the main players for the Laces that you got to worry about, because Sykes can score from pretty much anywhere, but that's nothing against Alyssa Thomas. She is a part of this for sure. Here go the Laces. Alyssa Thomas over to Sykes. Sykes 3-point line. And it bounces off the rim, high off the rim. Rebound, Heidemann. Heidemann now takes it left to right. Sorry, right to left. White jerseys for the Hive. Here goes Citron. Citron back to Magbagor? Who's that out there? Yeah, Magbagor's back out there. Citron takes a mid-range shot, misses. Rebound, Thomas. Now over to Jackie Young. Jackie Young tries to find Thomas on the pick and roll, but that ball goes out of bounds. Jackie Young missed on the pass, and it's a turnover by the Laces. Let's see if the Hive can do something with this now. Here goes Citron. Citron into Heidemann. Heidemann surveys. She gets a screen from Magbagor. Doesn't do anything with it. Gives it back to Citron. Citron doesn't do anything with it. It gives it back to Heidemann. Heidemann into Magvagor. Magvagor decides to go right at the hoop, and she draws a foul on Jackie Young. And she'll go to the line for a 2-point free throw shot. 14 for the Hive right now, and they'll look to add to that. Magvagor. Nice shooting by Magvagor. She'll go to the free throw line now, and she hits it. Solid free throw goes in. 22-15, 6:08 remaining here in the second. Hive at 1-4 and have a lot of work to do against the 4-1 Laces. Thomas with the ball. She dribbles. She penetrates. Gets over to Sykes. Sykes from the elbow. She'll shoot and miss. Rebound Thomas, though. Gets it back out to Sykes. Sykes to Young. Young's going to queue up a 3 and miss that. Rebound by Magvagor. Magvagor takes it the other way. She dribbles it into the lane, but is stopped by Thomas. Passes it back out to Heidemann. Heidemann now back to Magvagor. Back to Heidemann. Heidemann looking to penetrate the lane. She goes into the paint. Does a nice little spin move, but it can't get a layup to fall. Rebound Young. Young now back going left to right. She dribbles between her legs, tries to find space, goes down the right side, passes it to Thomas on a pick and roll. Thomas to Sykes. Sykes gets blocked by Heidemann, and that goes out of bounds. Great defense by Natasha Heidemann. Just blocked that ball, and it looks like she's going to get a well-deserved rest there. 22-15 still, 5:22 remaining. Laces looking to add on to a already very impressive record for this season. But here are the Hive. Magvagor into Citron. Citron lays it up on the right side over Jackie Young. And that's going to trigger a timeout as the Hive move within 5, 22-17. Sykes with the ball and goes up to Jackie Young. 5:03 remaining in the second. Here's the pass. Oh, and a foul. The Hive were penetrating and the Laces had to foul. And Citron has to get a little bit of a shake off on her wrist. She might have gotten hit on the wrist on her right hand. And Jackie Young looks like she'll go to the line. .20 points on average for Jackie Young this season. And she puts in another free throw. 24-17. Laces still in control of the game. So here comes Citron. Citron hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell quickly puts it back in Citron's gut. Here goes Citron down the lane. She makes a reverse into the left side, back to Mitchell. Mitchell passes it back to Citron, who gets down the lane but loses the ball right underneath the rim. She gets it back and she gets it into a left-handed layup to fall off the glass. Nice move there by Citron after losing the ball. Here comes Sykes now going the other way. Sykes down the lane. She gets right to the rim and gets fouled by either Magvagor or Citron. They were both there on that double team. Sykes just split it and went right to the rim. Whew. Brittany Sykes looking to heat up. If she gets hot, that could be a spell trouble for the Hive. 24-19. Here goes Sykes for a free throw. And she can't get the free throw to fall. 4:32 remain. Oh, rebound by Hillman. She gets it over to Young. Young three-pointer. Miss. Rebound. Oh, rebound pandemonium. It goes every which way except into someone's hands. Now Citron has it. Citron down the lane. Gets it over to Magbagor, but the pass is intercepted by Sykes. Ball goes out of bounds. 4:17 remaining here in the second now. 24-19. Billings will step in for Magbagor. Citron and Mitchell out there for the Hive. They're on offense, and Billings gets the inbounds. She looks at Hillman. They're going the other way. Passes it off to Mitchell. Mitchell on the three-point line at the top of the key. She drives. She shoots it up, and she puts it off of the backboard, using the glass to her advantage, and she brings the Hive to within a one-possession game, 24-21. There is 4 minutes left, and Hillman goes right into the action, but gets all kinds of defense around her, and Citron steals the ball. Sonia Citron with some tough play tonight. She passes it over to Billings. Billings down the paint. She gets stopped by Hillman and makes a move, but misses on a layup. Rebound to Hillman. Hillman up to Jackie Young. Jackie Young streaking to the basket, and she puts it up for a layup right over the rim. Nice bucket there by Jackie Young. She knows what to do. She just goes right for it. Here comes Mitchell the other way. Mitchell down the left side. She finds the lane. She gets the ball up, but misses. Hillman with the rebound. She passes it out to Sykes. Sykes gets behind the defense, and she puts it in. Time out. 28-21. The Laces are moving fast, and Jackie Young and Brittany Sykes are like laser beams to the basket. That's how you get them buckets. You can get them with speed. Right now, I'm thinking the Laces have this one in hand, but as far as teams that can come out of nowhere, I'm going to give the Hive. Yeah, the Hive's who's playing. I'm going to give the Hive a little bit more caution than I would against the Lunar Owls. Lunar Owls put up a lot of good fight in that first game, and it showed. It really paid off, and they were kept it close for a lot of the game, but right now, what I'm seeing from the Laces, I don't see that same kind of thing that the Lunar Owls had, and I think the Hive are in trouble already. They're going to have some tough climbing to do if they want to come back. Game 1 was a fun one. We got Paige Beckers hitting that last second shot. I always say last second shot, even though it's an untimed quarter. Really, there was a final shot. She hit the game winner. And if things keep going the way that they are right now, I could see Maddie Segrist hitting the game winner for the Laces. She's been pretty good. The players are heading back out on the court. 10 points so far by Maddie Segrist, who is also on the court. The refs hand the ball over to Billings. Billings into Mitchell for the Hive. 3:17 remaining on the clock. Citron out there as well. Citron gets a screen off the ball from Billings, but Billings gets the pass. Billings drives. She gets past Segrist, and she gets to the lane, right to the bucket, right over the rim for an easy teardrop shot to fall. 28-23, Hive looking to break into the lead. Oh, and great defense there by Billions, but Citron can't finish off the steal. And Seagrass lose. Well, actually, looks like they did. They did. Seagrass lost the ball. Hive are looking to go ahead and get some action going here now. Some good offense led to some good defense, and now they have another chance here to get the lead smaller. 28-23, 2:48 remaining. Second quarter. Mitchell driving. She kicks it out. Billions for a three. Billions makes nothing but net. Beautiful three-pointer over there by Monique Billings. 28-26. Here goes Jackie Young. Jackie Young with a teardrop. Misses. Rebound Hillman. Hillman now kicks it back out to Seagrass. Seagrass over to Jackie Young again. Young looking for space. She drives on, or she moves Mitchell pretty much and gets a nice, easy, short range, like 3-foot shot. Mitchell just could not hold up on defense against Jackie Young. Here goes Monique Billions on the other end for the Hive. Misses. Rebound Hillman. Hillman gets it over to Young. Young now shoots a three. Misses the three. Monique Billions with the rebound. Rebound goes over to Mitchell now. Mitchell, she looks for some space against Young, but can't find any. Goes to the baseline, and she just bullies her way. Jackie Young and Kelsey Mitchell are having a little mini battle against each other right now on the court, and it's getting physical. Here goes Jackie Young now. Oh, and a tough screen. Nas Hillman tried to get in the action, and she took a she gave a hard hit to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell almost got knocked out of her shoes, and the refs called the offensive foul, rightfully so, because that was a tough screen by Hillman. And Monique Billions now has the ball for the Hive. She'll go ahead and inbounds pass it into Heidemann. Natisha Heidemann. Oh, she got away with a little bit of a walk there. Refs weren't paying attention. Here goes Citron. Citron now tries to hit a three-pointer, but only hits the glass. Rebound to Canada. Canada in for Jackie Young. She streaks to the lane and misses on a layup, but rebound with Seagrass. She can't get it. She goes for a second offensive rebound and gets it to fall on the third try. Seagrass is not giving up. 32-28, 1:14 remaining. Here's Monique Billions now. Billions gets it into, nice defense by Canada, and she steps in front of the pass. Some awesome action here. Maddie Seagrass doing work. 32-28, 1:08 remaining. Inbounds pass from Heidemann goes to Billions in the corner. She dribbles in towards the paint on Hillman, moves Hillman out of the way. She shoots a hook shot, but can't get it to fall. Rebound goes to Hillman. Hillman now to Canada on the right side. Canada past the three-point line, dribbles into the paint, backs it back out. Heidemann with some stifling defense. Here's a screen by Seagrass. Canada uses it. She goes into the paint, and she puts up an air ball. Monique Billions takes it away. Heidemann now with the ball. She takes it back right to left. Heidemann into Billions. Billions from the free throw line. She thinks about a shot, but passes it out to Heidemann for a three. And Heidemann sinks a big-time three ball. They needed that one. Hive are within one now with 25 seconds remaining in the second. 32-31. Here goes Canada. Canada gets over to Hillman. Hillman thinks about a three, but drives into the lane. Moves around Rivers and makes a nice left-handed layup. Sanaya Rivers could not hold her own against the much bigger Hillman. Here's Sanaya Rivers holding for the last shot. 7 seconds remaining. Dribbles it over, gets it over to Heidemann. Heidemann now on the three-point line on 3, 2. Heidemann makes a move. She's going to put up a long... Oh, it doesn't get it up in time. That's it, people. We are going to halftime. 34-31. I'm losing my voice, but it's worth it. Panera sandwich so bad right now. These commercials. These commercials get me every freaking time. Asiago chicken. Even though I already had some Raising Cane's today, and their chicken's the bomb. Still want more. Oh. So I'm not gonna lie, I can still feel the game from 2 days ago because we went hard. I didn't get home till very, very late because I was from LA down to San Diego, and that's where all my peoples are, and they were all hyped about the game too. So we raged, and I didn't get home till very, very late. So yesterday was a recovery day. Today took it easy. It wasn't an official recovery day, but I'm still hurting. My back is telling me right now that I should not be doing this. But we move on. We strong. We love. We're here for the basketball. All right. Woo! Some unrivaled action tonight. Hope you all are enjoying. So, halftime right now. Third quarter action. It's going to be very tight. I'm not really confident. If you're gambling, shouldn't be betting on these games. Anything can happen. There's a high level of competition. The records this year, records aren't mattering so much. It's still very highly competitive. Even with the Lunar Owls having all kinds of injuries, they still have won a game. So don't count anyone out just yet. So let's go with the gut. I think the run that they went on to in the second quarter, I think that was enough to lead the Hive to another victory tonight. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the little energy they got from that. Sonia Citron, she's locking in. She's had a quiet Unrivaled overall, to be honest. Kelsey Mitchell, she hit a 3. She's looking good. I believe Ezzy Magbagor. I can't think of anything she's done off the top of my head, but I know she's out there. That sounds terrible. She's out there. She's doing work. She's a good person to have on the court. So don't get me wrong. I'm picking the Hive right now. They just have that underdog spirit. That Cinderella action might happen tonight. Only a 3-point game. Literally anything can happen here as the third quarter gets started. So we'll see. So here we are. Third quarter is underway. Kelsey Mitchell's going to start with the hand in her ball. The hand in her balls. The ball in her hand is what I meant to say. She'll pass over to Citron. Citron cues up a 3, misses off the back of the iron. High rebound goes over to Brittany Sykes. Sykes passes the ball to Jackie Young, who will take the ball right to left for the Laces. She'll drive into the lane. She's met by Citron. She'll make a move around her, shoot a fadeaway, misses. Rebound by Magbagor. She gets tripped up by Thomas, but gets the ball over to Citron. Citron now in control. Magbagor recovers, goes down into the paint. Citron passes to her. Magbagor drives on Sykes, does a nice move and finds space and gets a bucket to fall from in the middle of the paint. Ezzy Magbagor brings the Hive to within 1. 6:08 remaining. Thomas over to Young. Jackie Young needs a basket, but she passes over to Sykes. Sykes from 3. Beautiful bucket. Nothing but net. Kelsey Mitchell the other way to answer, misses. Rebound Sykes. Sykes shoots it up to Brittany Young, who gets behind the defense. Transition offense by Jackie Young, and she gets a 2-pointer to fall. 39-33. The Hive are getting close, and then it just got opened up on them. Here goes Citron. Citron passes it into Magbagor. Magbagor with Sykes on her. Thomas on Citron. Citron 3. Misses. Rebound Sykes. Magbagor was nowhere around for a rebound. Here goes Thomas. Alyssa Thomas drives in the lane on the other end, but misses. Ball gets tipped over to Mitchell. Mitchell drives the other way, going left to right. She goes into the mid-range, shoots, misses. Rebound Sykes. Sykes gets the ball, goes right to left, back on offense. She moves right down the middle of the lane, finds room on the left side. Magbagor stops her. She passes into Thomas, though. Thomas gets blocked from behind by Magbagor. Big block, but she recovers, gets it over to Sykes. Sykes now drives the lane, finds space, and gets into the rim, and finds the 2 points that she needed. 2-point layup there falls for Sykes. The other way, Kelsey Mitchell gets another one to fall. Now 41-35 with 452 remaining. And it's going fast now. Here go the laces. Oh, man. Into Sykes. Sykes now gets a layup to fall off the reverse. 43-35. Hive in trouble now, down by 8. Here's Citron. Citron looking for some space. Alyssa Thomas gives her nothing. Pass now into Magbagor. Magbagor can't get a layup to fall, and great defense there, and a rebound by Young. Young behind the back pass to Alyssa Thomas, and she's fouled. Magbagor had to foul her. Some great offense there by the Laces. Wow, the Laces are coming out of nowhere. They got some heat with the beginning of the third quarter going. Just 4:19 remaining now. 43-35. Alyssa Thomas at the line for a free throw. She shoots. She makes it. Now 45-35. Here goes Kelsey Mitchell going left to right. She looks for a screen, doesn't get it. She passes over to Citron. Citron now with screen from Magbagor. Drives down the left side of the lane. She finds some space and she puts up a layup and she gets a foul. It falls for an and one. Nice move there by Sonia Citron, and she gets the foul and one to fall. Looks like she dribbles it, finds room on the left side, and gets right past Jackie Young. And Jackie Young looks like she was trying to throw her body into Citron, and Citron gets knocked off balance, and that was where the foul happened, but it didn't stop her from making that bucket as she was hitting the ground. 45-37 now. Hive needed this free throw now to get a little bit more competitive, and it's nothing but net. Nice bucket there. 38 for the Hive now, 45 for the Laces. Here comes Jackie Young. Finds Sykes. Sykes back to Young. Gets a nice screen by Hillman, who streaks down the pick and roll. But Jackie Young just puts in a bucket. A lot of movement there that didn't lead to the bucket. It was just Jackie Young being Jackie Young. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell on the other side. Gets it to Citron. Citron takes the pass to the three-point line, gets it into Monique Billings, and she rotates and gets behind Brittany Sykes. Brittany Sykes has been stuck in the paint on a big a couple times now, and they finally took advantage of it with a Monique Billings turnaround J. Here's Jackie Young now. She's double-teamed. She gets it into Hillman, and Hillman gets an easy bucket after that double team broke apart. 49-40, and it causes a timeout. Laces in control. The Hive are looking for something now. Let's see what they can do. Whew. I don't know what's going to happen. It's the Laces, they are not making any kind of, well, I shouldn't say they are making anything. They are not giving it an inch. And they're feeling the soulmate love going on with those jerseys right now. Love to see that, though. Why am I watching commercials? Come on now. We don't watch commercials. That's why I got the guitar, buddy. My gosh. Although my finger's starting to hurt. Oh, jeez. Part of the deal with the Lakers Clippers game was taking my grandpa, and his wheelchair was just a little bit shorter than my back liked, and I was bending over a little bit too much. And I'm paying for it now. I need a massage. Good thing I'm not playing in the 3-on-3 league, so my back cannot handle the competition. They are banging down low. They are throwing screens every which way. This is some tough ball right now, and they are giving all their heart and soul that they can. Love to see it, and especially a shout out to Brittany Sykes for taking the assignment down low and making the best of it. So she's only got 11 points so far, but that could change real quick, especially once we get to the sudden death quarter. Oh, here we go. Heidemann takes the inbounds pass. She gets it over to Billions. Billions now at the top of the lane. She looks over for Sanaya Rivers in there. Rivers now drives down, but doesn't get anywhere in there. Passes over to Heidemann. Heidemann back to Rivers. Rivers now for a 3-pointer. Miss. Rebound Hillman. Nas Hillman gets it over to Jackie Young now for the Laces. Laces with the ball with control of the game. Here goes Jackie Young working on Rivers. Passes it into Hillman. Hillman gets double teamed and she gets fouled as she was making a move in the paint. Looked like that was Monique Billings who was in front of her, and she had to foul to stop the progress. 2:53 remaining. Oh. I feel like my back needs to like crack. Oh, Hillman can't hit the layup or the free throw. Tough break there. Billions the other way. Billions loses the handle. Here comes Jackie Young now with it. Jackie Young 3-ball. Misses, gets her own rebound. Drives into the lane. Billions stops her. Billions snags the ball. It loosens, and then Jackie Young dribbles it out of bounds. Great defense there by the Hive. Yeah, Monique Billings really stopped that play because Jackie Young was hell bent on getting points, but Billings denies her, and the Hive come back the other way with Heidemann. Heidemann passes to Billings. Now Billings in the lane. She shoots it over Hillman, but can't hit. Missa goes into Jackie Young's hands it over to Hillman. Nas Hillman hits a 3-pointer. Beautiful shot there, and she makes it rain for the Laces. 52-40. Timeout by the Hive. So hopefully the coaches drew up the game-winning play as we have 2:15 remaining here in the third. Here go the Hive. Citron over to Heidemann. Heidemann drives down the middle of the lane. She's met by Canada. Canada stops her, and she gets the hand of the ball, but it's going to cause a foul. Ooh, tough there. Tough move there by Heidemann, and Canada can't get the right defense in there. Heidemann goes to the line. Up and in. 52-42 now. That 10-point lead has been holding pretty true. We'll see if the Laces can keep that up. They're on offense now. Segrist gets it into Hillman. Hillman now over to Canada. Canada probes, passes it over to Segrist. Segrist gets it into the lane, but she is fouled. Sania Citron was going for a steal, and her hand got caught in the cookie jar. Foul on Citron. Still 52-42, 150 remaining now in the third. Segrist gets the ball, passes it over to Canada. Canada drives on the right side. She gets stopped by Ezzy Magbagor. Passes over to Hillman. Hillman for another 3. She misses this time. Ball bounces high and goes into Magbagor's hands. She'll dribble it up left to right. Gets it over to Heidemann. Heidemann gets an offensive foul called on her as she tripped up Canada. Canada hit the deck, and the ball will go back to the Laces. Soulmates have the ball and control of the game. Segrist, Hillman, and Canada on the court. Canada passes it over to Segrist, but it gets it right back. She'll shoot a 3. Misses. Rebound Hive. Get it over to Citron. Citron now doing some work. And she finds a layup, but can't get it to fall. Here's Hillman now. Gets it to Canada. Canada over to Segrist. 3-pointer by Segrist won't fall. Long rebound by Heidemann. Heidemann dribbles right into an open 3. Oh, but she can't hit it. We got a brick fest going on here at the end of the third quarter. Now Hillman. Hillman can't get a free throw to drop. And she goes triple teamed. That leads into a foul. The Hive are a mess. Oh my gosh. Hive. Oh, with a minute remaining. Oh, what's going on? Lots of going on, but nothing pretty to report. Still deadlocked at 52-42. Naz Hillman with 9 points in the game so far and 11 rebounds. She'll try to get a double-double with a free throw shot now, and she gets it. 11 points, 11 rebounds. Laces move to 54, 42 for the Hive. Here's Heidemann for the Hive, bringing it left to right. Unrivaled 3-on-3 in action, goes over to Citron. Citron now puts up a mid-ranger, and that fadeaway mid-ranger on the left side falls. 44 now for the Hive. Here come the Laces. Segrist now with the ball. Segrist drives down the right side of the lane, stops, pops, and hits a shot off the glass from the mid-range. Laces is at 56, Hive at 44, 25 seconds remaining. Heidemann now with the ball. She loses it. Canada with the hand in there, but Heidemann gets it back. Heidemann now. She's on the right side. She probes. She makes a spin move in the mid-range and misses a mid-range shot. Rebound Hillman. Hillman drops it off to Canada. Canada now on the right side. She drives down the lane and hits a layup on the right side off the glass. 14-point lead as the last second shot goes up and almost goes in. Wow, that was really close for the Hive, but does not fall. 58-44 is how the third quarter ends, and we are going to sudden death. Final quarter action. What will happen next? I don't know if I want to stand up for this fourth quarter. I just give my back a little rest here. Though I can't tell if that's helping me or not. Oh, that felt good. Something just cracked. There we go. Maybe I need to actually... This guitar is not helping right now. Don't jump on that, buddy. Please do not jump on my guitar. You heard? Okay. He tends to jump on the couch like he owns the place, but not right now, sir. My guitar is in your way. You will destroy it if your big paws hit it. That's right. Oh, that was the stretch right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got the back of a 20-year-old, I'm sure. No problems whatsoever. I talk a big game. Coming soon is a new level of looping because I have purchased an RC500 by Boss. It's a dual track looper. I just gotta learn how to use it. Right now I have the basic Amazon style guitar pedal looper, and it works great. I mean, you know, I got the loop. I can pull it up whenever we want. Pause it, and it's only one track, and I have to erase it every time. So we'll try to get those limitations fixed. And we are going to the fourth, the final quarter. Guess who starts it off? Naz Hillman, actually. Naz Hillman having a great game off the bench for the Laces, and she gets a pass from Canada after rolling down the lane and puts up a left-handed layup and gets fouled by Magbagor as it was going in. So 3-point chance for the Laces. Winning score is set at 69, and the Laces now, after this free throw, have 61. Hive still down at 44, and it's looking tough now. I can't believe I picked the Hive at halftime. That was a bad call because the Laces are in full control, 8 points away from a victory. Here the Hive sitting at 44. Citron tries to feed it into Magbagor, but Hillman intercepts that pass. Says, "No, not tonight, sir. Sonia, you cannot get your pass in here." That's how Hillman talks. I know it. Anyway, there's the Hive inbounds, goes to Citron. Citron now with a mid-range shot. Then it's off the back of the iron. Rebound Hillman. Hillman gets it over to Canada. Canada probing. She goes down the left-handed lane. Oh, and she is blocked by Magbagor. Huge block by Magbagor. That one was highlight reel worthy. So there was an extension there by the player, and Magbagor erased that shot. It didn't matter how far away she tried to shoot it. Inbounds goes out of bounds. Inbounds pass went right out of bounds, like half a second after it was inbounded. 9 seconds on the shot clock for the Laces. Inbounds goes to Segrist, and she gets a layup to fall right away. Nice bucket there by Segrist. Here come the Hive now. Hive, Kelsey Mitchell. She drives the lane. She gets a reverse layup to fall. Nice bucket there by Kelsey Mitchell. There go the Laces now. Laces need 6 more points. Canada looking for a screen. She gets the screen from Segrist and passes it over. Oh, almost had a steal there by Citron. Citron got her hand in the way, and this time she does get the steal the second time. Great defense there on Segrist. She drives the lane. She goes down the right side. She gets the ball up, but she misses. Great defense there by, I think that was Magbagor. Or no, that was someone else for the Hive. Here go the Laces. Sorry, that was Citron with the no, who was that? Hillman. Hillman had the great defense there. Citron, 3-ball falls. 49 now for the Hive. Don't count them out just yet. They need 20 more points, though. Here's Canada. She's driving. She's probing. She's got Kelsey Mitchell all over her. Mitchell stops the drive, but the reverse, and she has to foul her. Canada draws the foul on Mitchell. Tough basketball here in the final quarter. Monique Billings is going to check back in, it looks like. Sykes back in action. Here coming the Hive. Kelsey Mitchell now. She passes it over to Citron. Citron shoot mid-range shot, misses. And looks like there was an offensive foul on the rebound there by Monique Billings. And it's going the other way. Lace's ball. $65-49. Brittany Sykes for a 3-ball. It falls. Brittany Sykes brings the Laces within 1 point of winning the game. Here's Kelsey Mitchell now. Mitchell looking for something. The offensive is staggering. And she hits the deck after getting fouled by Brittany Sykes. Not much more that she could do other than get fouled on that possession. It was a broken play there before the Hive. Oh, and Brittany Sykes was off balance, and she still made that 3 to bring the Laces to within 1 of the winning score. Hive inbound the ball. Mitchell trying to get something going here. She'll dribble it around, dribble it between her hands. She'll shoot a 3. Misses and goes into the hands of Sykes. They can win it right here. Here's Jackie Young. Jackie Young calls for a screen. She passes the ball into Hillman. Hillman with a turnaround J, and she misses, and it's a rebound by the Citron. The Sonia Citron. She passes it to Mitchell. Mitchell hits a 3. 52 for them now. It doesn't really matter that at this point now. They Laces have too many bites at the apple available to them, and they have Jackie Young. Jackie Young probes. She dribbles. She tries to find some space, and she gets it into Hillman. Hillman's going to get an easy layup for the win. That's that. Laces win with a Nas Hillman bucket after Jackie Young gets the defense to fall. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night.